Okay, good morning everyone, and I am very happy to see you again. And I always love Saturdays, especially when I see you. Lovely ladies and gentlemen. Before I will begin my presentation, I would like to ask you this very simple question, and I think this is very can be answerable, but this is an often-ended question. This question is, how do you balance work, home or family, and study life? As a teacher, a school head, administrator, or another member of the family, or a student during weekend, how do you balance your life? Now we will try to answer that one because this question is a very good question that is under qualitative research. Now, my topic, I was tasked to discuss the qualitative research, which is phenomenology. Before, I really don't have an idea about this one. During my master's years, I'm afraid to do this one because most of us did the quantitative because, as they said, quantitative is very practical. If you want to graduate on time, you better choose quantitative. And mostly the science and the English teachers are encouraged to do this qualitative research. However, sad to say, I'm not an English teacher, I'm a science teacher, so I choose the quantitative research. Now, I hope I can do justice for this report, and I can deliver as much as I can, okay? An informative information about this phenomenology study. Now, I will walk you through these different phases or let's say areas of this qualitative research. First, we will try to understand its characteristics. Second, the methods or the methodology. Third, the principles and qualities. And fourth, the steps that we are going to undertake when we perform this type of research. And lastly, I am going to show you different sample researches which actually use this type of design or research, qualitative research that use phenomenology. Now, I'm going to show you this picture. Say for example, you are a researcher, and if you wanted to gain insights from the experience of a participant or a group of people who share the same experience, you're actually doing a qualitative research. And what type of research are you doing? You are doing phenomenology. Why? Just remember this word, phenomenon. It means experience. You are trying to gain insights from the experiences of your participants. Say for example, if you're a teacher, you wanted to study how Lumans or IP students study in a city school. Say for example, because in our school, I have observed that there are many IP students who have enrolled. So I wanted to study or to try to not to quantify. I wanted to answer how they struggle in a city school. Okay, so I will be doing this phenomenology study or studying the experiences of these type of students or people that you are interested to study. So we call this one phenomenology. Now, one of the basic characteristics of this study is, unlike quantitative, because you will be doing universal, it will be very expensive for you. Because you will be sampling the whole district, the whole school, especially when you are doing the universal. It's quite expensive because aside from printing materials, you will be giving some tokens for them to answer your survey as honest as possible. Because we cannot actually control how they answer the survey questionnaires. And that is a very good thing or a pros of this study. We can actually use a small sample size, like around 10 to 25 participants. And that's very good for us to perform. And instead of using surveys or questionnaires, we will be doing these interviews, conversations, simple conversations, and you will participant observation and focus meeting or FGD, and you will an analysis of diaries or personal journal can be a good methods to extract information or data from the participants that you are interested to study. Now, what is the method of this study? Okay, or the methodology? We are trying here to study or describe the lived experiences of our participant and not to explain or quantify, because if we are to quantify them, we are doing quantitative study. So no for quantifying, we are here for describing the lived experiences of our participants. How about this one? Are we trying here to test the hypothesis? Yes or no? No, there is no hypothesis. In this study, we will just dig deeper on the experiences from the perspective of the participant. So as a researcher, your role here will be part of the an observer at the same time participant. Okay, we call that observer, participant, observer. Okay, tama ba po? Okay. Anyway, here are the methods that we can actually perform when we will do this phenomenology. Number one, just a simple interview. Okay, you can get information from your participant by simple interview. Next will be a conversation. Okay, you will a casual conversation with your prospective or your target participant. That can be a very good method to use to extract data. Third, focus meeting. Okay, this is a very unlike this two. This focus meeting is some sort of very formal conversation. And another one is participant observer. So you will be part, or you will immerse into the actual situation where these participants are experiencing. And lastly, by analyzing the text or the personal text or journal or diaries of your participants, you can actually extract information out of these types of methods. So, simple lang ba mga doctors?
Yes.
Yes. Okay lang. Kaya natin yun. Okay, wala na. Okay, these are the methods. I'm sorry, I forgot to write the words. So, this is conversation, interview, focus meeting, analyzing the journal or personal text, diaries, and participant observer. Okay, observation. Now, in this, the methodology of this phenomenology is less structured. So the question should be open-ended because you are trying to get the details from your participant and regarding their experiences. So it's a no for the survey. There will be no survey or questionnaires because in this case, in this method or method, you cannot have your participants express freely their ideas, opinions, or whatever their experiences. Okay? However, we are trying here to promote subjectivity. Okay? And this is to maximize depth of information. So therefore, it should be less structured, and the best way to do that is through interview. Okay? So just remember these two words. The method for this phenomenology is less structured and is open-ended because we are trying to get the details of the experiences from the participants. Okay, now what are the principles of this phenomenology? Number one, you are trying to get or extract the meaning or essence of an experience. I really had a hard time trying to figure out what this essence really means. So at the end, because I had a lot of time, but just yesterday, nag-grabbing ko sa mga essence, matay ko ali. So, gabi at 11, I don't know if I am correct. Say for example, we, the doctorate and doctorate students, under this subject, our experiences may be the same, but the way we interpret our experiences can be different.
Yes.
Tama ba? Okay, so that is how I understand the essence. Say for example, if you're a teacher, the way you define stress can be different from the way she or he defines stress, right?
It's relative.
So it's relative. Depende sa atong experience. Tama ba? So how are we going to extract this essence? There will be a certain step that we can actually extract these essences, and that could be through thematic analysis or analysis of the transcript. Okay, another one, we need to practice EPO. What is this EPO? Nag-isod po yung EPO. When you say EPO,
It's a fine.
yeah, in science, Epoch, walang E, di ba? Okay. But in the perspective of qualitative research, epoch here, I would like to read, researcher will describe their own experiences or ideas related to phenomenon to increase their own awareness of their underlying feelings. So therefore, there is a certain step wherein you will, I don't know if this step includes the bracketing, ma'am.
Yes.
Dito ba ang bracketing, ma'am?
The bracketing
Okay. You will bracket out your own idea about your interest topic or a topic that you're interested to study. Say for example, if I wanted to study about the life of Moro students, if I am a Moro researcher, there should be a bias, di ba? Bias ko because I know na ako'y answer ana sa akong ginastudihan because me myself, I'm a moral teacher. So therefore, I can relate to these Moro students. So therefore, those ideas or concepts, you need to bracket them out to avoid biases.
Reduction.
Ako, ako yun?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Reduction.
Okay, reduction. They call that reduction. Very good. Thank you, ma'am. And therefore, researchers should be participatory. So we are part of the actual research. So we will immerse ourselves into actual experiences of our participants. And then it focus on the wholeness of the experience. Okay, not the complete. Okay, complete experience. And therefore, we do not test here hypothesis. Okay, these are the principles and qualities. Now, these are the actual steps that we will be undertaking when we pursue this type of research. Number one, we will bracket out. We are going to identify our biases, our opinions, ideas about the research or the topic. Intuition, we, as the researchers, will become totally immersed. Okay? Tanong talaga tayo sa ano. When we study that particular phenomenon experience, tanong talaga tayo, hindi pwede nga magpunta kung ano ito, CCTV. No. So you will be part of the sa world na mong gina-studyhan. And then, analysis. This step will actually give you the different things. Okay, through coding. Okay, thematic analysis. I don't know if I am correct, I asked somebody, how are you going to do the analysis? And she said, because her study is about deep experiences, I don't know tapos siya mga from others. She said that because you will be doing your translate, meron kayong translate, okay, different from different participants. So what will happen is that once these statements or phrase, yung parang paulit-ulit na dito siya you will code them. Okay? Yes. Tapos merong mag-emerge ng mga themes dyan. And those will be your, yun na yun, ang mga, yes.
We will have 1 day for data analysis only.
Yes. Okay, themes. That will be part of Sir Ellis' report. And lastly, this will be the last step. The researcher will use his understanding of the data to describe and define the phenomenon and communicate it to others. So this is the last step. There are actually 4 steps. I don't know if meron na updated, but as far as my research, my gathering of information, there are only 4.
From whose, from
Three
whose
lang.
authority and qualitative research? Sino ang ano yan? Reswell, sino ang
I get the information from the, ma'am.
Kasi madami yan sila. Lincoln, Suba,
This is from, ma'am, from university research na, walang pa na. Pero meron sila doon mga resources. I tried to So I have here sample research about this phenomenology. This is number 1, experience of mother tongue based multilingual education teachers. So their target participants are MTB, MLE teachers. Okay? In Southern Native Philippines. Ano yung mga experience nila? Okay? Another one is parents, yung participants nila na merong anak na may disability sa intellectual disability na nag-enroll sa pre-vocational education. So that the researcher tried to gain insights about the experiences of these types of parents. And lastly, this is actually from Ma'am Hempes, okay, from UM teacher. Here, the title is Parents with Uncompleted Basic Education Having Professional Children. Okay, a phenomenology of parental achievement. So, ano bang yung gaano ba ang feeling of achievement sa mga parent kung nakatapos yung mga anak nila na sila yung mga parents hindi nakatapos. So these are actually some example of researches under phenomenology. Yes. And that ends my report. Thank you very much.
Right on time. It's very overloaded. Time consume. 13 minutes.
Okay, well anyways, now we're gonna proceed to our open forum. So any clarification, any questions, any violent reactions?
Yes, ma'am.
Are there any? Okay, come on, don't be shy. Tayo lang naman. Okay, share. Are there things na medyo nakulangan ba kayo? Medyo sumobra? You can actually add, yes sir.
Okay, I would like to add on, this is based on Roller Market 2017 in terms of methods in doing qualitative research. According to this article, he added the researcher added that it has the method known as the audio and video tape recording. Since this is for us to get the ideal, the exact words used by the participant, because that is so important in doing interview. Kasi lalagay siya sa transcript.
Especially now, no?
And then, direct observation also is utilized.
These are methods of gathering data.
Yes.
Actually, I'm surprised by the report because you're only tasked to discuss what is phenomenology. Pero you went beyond that because you discussed the method.
I told you. I said a while ago.
You do know UMindanao.
I told you, madam, but you never listened to my told. No, I said that you saw everyone almost keep cramming, but you will be surprised with the outcome.
We did more than is expected. Okay, but just the same, I'm sure what you mentioned will be covered by other reports. Kasi meron talaga tayong particular topic on data collection. So, while it's a good question, that can be covered later.
Alright. Okay, so any
I am just shocked.
Ano lagi pag-iba?
Frequency.
Oy, naman. Hindi, ma'am. Oy.
Because these are experiences. And then, as normally, as interviewers, we put ourselves into the shoes of the interviewees, that we forget that they are the centers of they are the center of our attraction, of our thesis, our dissertation, and then we already put, because we already have the preconceived ideas, maybe we have to be always reminded of that we equate people with their race, with their culture, with their color.
So that's why
These are already here. And then in making our themes at the end, we already add our own experience sometimes. So
If you're a good data analyst, you should be careful. You should watch out for that.
Yes.
And even when you ask questions during the interview, you should be careful not to ask leading questions.
Yes.
Now, what are leading questions? These are questions that are suggesting the answer in a way. Parang nagbigay ka na ng idea na ito, isagot mo. No? While you have a preconceived notion.
Yes.
That's why subjective masyado ang qualitative
Qualitative.
research. But as a qualitative researcher, you should be careful. You should
There are teachers who are talkative. So there is a tendency that instead of
natural naman ang self-disclosure sa quality, meaning sa